Oh, geez, that's a low flat white. Technicality.
He wants it strong, mate.
Oh, strong flat white. I reckon
This is a cost to have a low tide, mate. Low tide strong.
I'd be taking, be like, there's $1 worth of coffee in there.
The team here thought it'd be great to compare Jimmy and I how we would handle quite a few coffees. Now, we don't know what we're about to get. We're going to get a list of 6 coffees, I believe.
Yeah.
And how we're going to approach it, how I'd do it, how Jimmy's going to approach it, and we'll just talk through, I guess the subtle things that we kind of do differently, I guess.
I'll jump in, do it. You're not going to watch me, I'm not going to watch you, and then we're going to watch each other's videos and commentate. I'd love to see what we do differently and have a bit of a...
I'm sure we're going to be hopefully on the same page, but there might be some little subtle things. We'll try and point out what we can. And,
I think every barista is a bit unique in their thought process, so I think you'll enjoy hearing what we think through as we take on orders.
All right, you're up first, Jimmy.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, how you going?
I'm good. What do you got for me?
I got 6 coffees for you today.
All right.
Strong flat white.
All right, strong flat white.
A large cap.
In a 12 ounce there?
Yes, please. Long black. A piccolo.
Whew. Yep.
Jumbo flat white. And a small decaf latte.
Small decaf latte. No worries. Won't be long.
Thank you.
All right, so what do we got? Strong flat white, large cap, long black, piccolo, and a jumbo flat white. So straight away, I really want that long black to last, to be at its best when I get to that point at the very end. So I want the crema to maintain on the top of that. I've got a decaf latte. Now that is going to take a little bit of prep time. So I'm actually going to do that first because I don't really want any of these sitting there while I'm using my magic grinder, which means I need to just prep for that. So I'm actually going to move that to the front. Now, as far as grouping my milk and what I can do together, really the best opportunity I have is to do that one by itself, and I'll split my jug and my milk. Now I'm going to do a double shot in there. I'm going to do a double ristretto for that decaf latte. That double shot's going in the strong flat white. I'll whip up a quick little single shot for that piccolo and split my milk. I'm going to do that jumbo flat white there. That's actually going to have a triple shot. So I'm going to use the extra shot that's left over from this. I'll chuck it in there for that triple shot. And then I've got a cappuccino which has a dusting of chocolate on top. So that's going to save me because that customer is going to get a sweet little kick out of that. What am I talking about? Let's move that closer to the front. So decaf latte, bit of prep. The chocolate on that's going to save me. The strong flat white, the extra shots going in the large flat white, double shot in there as well. And I'll finish it off with a long black, which does take that little bit of prep, but I really want that long black to be spot on. Now, we're all good. There's no alternative milks. So I can use my milk. Otherwise, I'd be looking to grab my alternative milks out of the fridge, get what I need. So straight in here, I've already got my decaf pre-portioned into 23 grams. I go straight into my Mazza ZM, and I've got my settings here. I'm currently on my single origin setting. Oh, I don't want to be on batch setting. I'm going to send back to decaf there, which means once that's ready, I'll get that started, open up my chute. Cool. Like I said, the goal is to not let any coffees be kind of sitting there deteriorating while I'm doing this. NCD tool, beautiful. Like I said, I'm just going to run a double ristretto on this one, and I'll whip the milk up for this one. Actually, I can get my second shot started, which I have the luxury of an iMilk system, so I can get that. Oh, make sure that stops for me, and I'll be ready for next time. This is my large cap shot. So now I've got 2 shots. I'm okay with doing shot, shot, milk, milk, pour, pour. I'm curious to see what Luke does. All right, so this is my decaf latte. Obviously, wanting to make sure I can make use of that spare hand. I'm gonna spin that milk. Same milk, so I can just go straight over. I don't naturally clean between if I'm doing a quick transition like that. Keep an eye on my shot times. Cool, in recipe. Wonderful. Grab that first one. Ooh. Alright, decaf latte. And I'm going to knock out the lids. And I may as well just quickly have this ready as I pour them. I can put them straight in there. Now remembering that if I chuck my jug straight on the jug rinser, it'll already be ready for me next time. Got my chocky just hiding under there. Lid goes on. Good to go. So, strong flat white and a piccolo. Get that shot started. I can get both my milks out of there. While my grind's going, I can clean my head. Make sure that's good. Cool. Weigh up my dose. Good distribution. I do need another shot, so I'm going to get that going because I'm going to make use of this time. 22.5 grams, nailed that. And we don't want to lose the things that maintain quality coffee, and that's good distribution. Now, that 16-ounce cup isn't going to fit under and balance very nicely. So I'm just going to catch it into that. All right, so in this milk, I'm going to get my strong flat white and my piccolo. Now, I do need a little bit of extra froth in my piccolo, so I'm just going to let that milk sit there and settle, split out for a little bit. Now, my next quick move will be my 16-ounce, so I'll get that shot started. Now, this is my piccolo milk. I'll put the extra froth into that one. Again, straight on the rinser, ready for next time. Now my piccolo milk is here. Let's hope I saved myself enough milk. This little guy. Lovely. Piccolo cup. Obviously, you see how I'm not leaving the machine. Really having all of these things on hand as quickly as possible. There's my single shot, ready for that big flatty. And again, luxury of an iMilk system. So I just need one more double shot. Go into this 16-ounce cup. Get that one in there. I'm just going to need just a tad more milk for that one. Now, this long black is my sweet spot. Oh, you know what? That was it, that was the trick. We have a temperature control kettle. We have a stag kettle in our bar. And the first thing you should do when you see a long black is start the stag kettle. I hope Luke forgets that too. Now, I have the option. I do have the option. Now it is, okay, 76 degrees. I'm already at 74, so I'm pretty good. We're pretty sweet there. There's my double shot. There's my triple. It's only been sitting there for minute, 2 minutes max. Big cup, perfect amount of milk. Straight on the jug rinser. All right, now I've got those ready to go. I just want to give this guy a little bit of love. So, temperature control kettle, this is 76 degree water. It's going to be perfect for that customer to enjoy straight away. And that's something we like to ask our customers about. See what temperature they really like. So now I'm going to go back. Oh, no, there's the fix. This is our Kenyan single origin. So straight in there. pack away so I don't have to clean up that later. Gonna need that dosing pot. And we're good to go. We are loving them as a ZM at the moment. Those quick changes between coffees makes a hell of a difference. All right, so I've got my, oh yeah, beautiful freshly ground single origin. Now I'm going to do, into that, I'm going to do a double ristretto. Grab my cup. As soon as that heads up there, I'm gonna hit that. And I've got time to lift it. I want that crema to sit straight on top of that water. Beautiful, liquid gold. Fully washed coffee, nice and clean. Beautiful tasting notes. Beautiful. Oh, that is good to go. Have a lid, and have everything at my fingertips, ready to go. So that customer is ready to walk out the door. Stop the clock.
Hey mate, how you going?
Good, how you going?
Awesome, what can we get for you?
I got 6 coffees for you today.
Sounds great.
Ready to go?
Already, go.
Strong flat white.
Yeah, what size though, mate?
Just a small one.
Yeah, for sure.
Medium cappuccino.
Yep.
Small long black.
Yep. On the single origin or on our blend, mate?
Single origin, please.
Yeah, for sure.
A piccolo.
Yep. On our blend or single origin?
Blend, please.
Yep. Yep.
A 16-ounce flat white.
Sure.
And just a small decaf latte.
Easy done. Any sugars in these, mate?
No sugars today.
Easy done. All right, I'll get into it.
Thank you.
All right, so here we've got the order. That is certainly a mix. We've got a couple of different beans. We've got different, it's all the same milk, which makes life really easy. Long black, I'm going to do last. And I'm going to do strong flatty. I'm going to pinch a split shot out of the pick to this one here, and then the decaf and a cap. So I'm going to just smash it all the way through that there, which should make some sense. I'll get straight into it. Get the grind going. So I've basically matched up milks and beans together there to make it nice and easy. And this is the one we want to serve last for sure, because it's the one blend by itself. I can knock all these other ones out pretty much together. Just getting the right amount, 22.5 grams there. Doing our NCD distributing, obviously consistent tamping. Cleaning, making sure that nothing there is going to be an issue. Now I'm going to get my double shot on this one first, because that gives me a bit more time for the split. So as soon as I've got these on, I now know that I can start doing milk. And that's got to be a split. Oh, I don't have a catch cup. Here we go. So I'm doing my small strongy flatty here. It's a 6-cup order, so I'm going to need a 4-cup and a 2-cup tray. So I've sort of worked across one side. And because I've got a milk system, I'll be able to get my milk ready for the next one. So this will be for the strong flatty and the pick in one. All the temps on these are the same. You didn't sort of specify whether he wanted a different type of temperature, which makes it certainly a lot easier. Just going to flick off a little bit for the pick, keeping some foam there for that one. Strong flatty. Being a strong, a little bit more low tide is a good way to go. Got my pick. There's my pick. I'm just going to lid those up while I've got them sitting right here. Pick can sit in the middle. Strong flatty there. Ready to go straight onto my 16-ounce flat white. I can get my other shot, add that in. Flush a handle, get ready for the next lot because it's straight up another cappuccino. Now I've only got one big jug here, which kind of sucks. While that milk's resting, I'm just going to get my cappuccino milk on because I missed that one there. That can be my decaf handle there, ready, just to save a bit of time. So I've got that other cap shot on. This has rested my flat white milk nicely. Swirl my espresso, get my milk swirled and pour out my flatty. Gee, I'm just a smidge short on that one, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit from the cappuccino milk. Lucky it's the same milk, there's not a difference there, which is good. So, because I'm gonna get plenty of foam here out of this cap, I'll have enough just to finish that one off. Wouldn't normally recommend that one. Ideally have the right amount of foam is the plan. That can rest for a sec. Give it a little chocky there. Because the foam is in here, I want it to all end up in the cap cup. I don't want it to settle. I just want milk for the next one. So there's my cap. Just going to top up that flatty. Give it an extra little chocky. I know it looks pretty there with a heart, but hey, most people love a little bit extra chocky. There we go, that's the cap. That's the big flatty, and on to the alternates. Oh, get that washing. So we've got decaf already pre-weighed here. Our dosing pot's ready to go. Which one is decaf? It is that one there. There's a dosing pot underneath, clean, ready to rock and roll. And we've got a single origin to chase as well. Because they're pre-weighed, I can pinch that one out of there. Now I know that's my decaf. This is going to be my single origin for the long black. Stop that. Go back to our other setting, which is the Kenya, and we can open that up and grind that one off. So because it's milk, I'm going to do the decaf latte first. Get that one going. My milk, the long black is going to be at the temperature here, which is already cooled down water, 76 degrees, so we've got to fill that puppy up. Make sure we clear out any of that single origin because it is pre-weighed. We want to make sure we get the full dose there. That decaf latte has just finished. Distributing, tamping, keeping everything consistent. Oh, I just bashed that. I wouldn't ideally love to do that all the time. Now, so I want to catch the first part of that one. Just holding it up just to make sure we get a nice crema sitting on top of that. So once you've got enough all the way across the top, you can drop it down. So now what I've got to do is finish off for this decaf latte and lid them up. Okay, I'll let that sit for a second. Oh, turn that one off. Don't go too hard like I just did. That is the decaf there, long black, ready to go, and just got to pour out my final one. Decaf latte. Shot smells good, looks good. And nice little rosetta there on the decaf. Pop it in the tray. Hey mate, here's your coffee. There you go. What do you reckon, Jimmy, of that coffee menu? Was it pretty easy?
It was pretty easy. So I think this will be helpful, but we'll definitely have to go round 2 for sure.
I reckon. I thought they went super easy on us. I was a bit, when I looked at the order, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No sugars, no alternative milks, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
let's see how you went, Jimmy. Let's check your footage.
Yeah, all right, let's get stuck into it. Mate, how are you?
Good, how you going?
I'm good. What do you got for me?
I've got 6 coffees for you today.
All right, that's some good hospitality right there, mate.
That is, mate, yeah.
All right, strong flat white.
A large cap.
Riding on
And
the 12 ounce there.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Long black.
Same shorthand there, mate.
Good.
Just noticing, yeah, it's good.
A piccolo.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
dropped one.
Drop one.
Lose points for that.
Jumbo
Yeah.
flat white. And a small decaf latte.
Small decaf latte.
Okay. So at this
No
point, I
worries.
can see already differences in
done?
what I've done. You're only watching
okay.
yourself, right?
All right, so
Oh,
no, I'm strong flat
curious
white,
to
large
see.
cap, long black, piccolo, and a jumbo flat white. So straight away, I really want that long black to last, to be at its best when I get to that point at the very end. So I want the crema to maintain on the top of that. I've got a decaf latte. Now that is going to take a little bit of prep time. So I'm actually going to do that first because I don't really want any of these sitting there while I'm using my as a grinder, which means I need to just prep for that. So I'm actually going to move that to the front. Now, as far as grouping my milk and what I can do together, really the best opportunity I have is to do that one by itself, and I'll split my jug and my milk. Now I'm going to do a double shot in there. I'm going to do a double ristretto for that decaf latte. That double shot's going in the strong flat white.
Yep.
I'll whip
Same.
up a quick little single shot for that piccolo and split my milk. I'm going to do that jumbo flat white there. That's actually going to have a triple shot. So I'm going to use the extra shot that's left over from this.
Yep.
I'll chuck it in there
That
for
sounds
triple
good.
shot.
All right, so ready.
And then I've got a cappuccino which has a dusting of chocolate on top. So that's going to save me because that customer's going to get a sweet little kick out of that.
Think about it.
It's
Oh,
interesting.
what am I talking about? Let's move that closer to the front.
Close to the
Decaf
front.
latte, bit of prep. The chocolate on that's going to save me. The strong flat white, the extra shots going in the large flat white.
All right, get
Double
on
shot
with
in
it.
there as
I
well.
hear your logic, but man, you're
it
taking a while to get there.
Oh, the clock is running.
Oh, gee whiz,
That
man.
long black to be spot on.
killing
Now,
me.
Is this
We're all
guy
good.
want
There's
single
no
origin,
single
or does he
origin.
want the house
so
blend,
I
mate?
can use my milk.
Yeah, I hope
Otherwise
he's.
I'd be looking to
We
grab,
didn't even pay for it.
get what I need.
I at least asked him.
Straight in here.
And on the pick, I said, does he
I've
want
already
single
got my
origin or
decaf
blend?
pre-portioned
Oh,
into
it's nice of you.
23
I wish
grams.
he said single origin just
Go
to
straight into my Mazda
just to
ZM.
mess you up.
That's it.
And I've got my settings here. I'm currently on my single origin setting. Oh, I don't want to be on batch setting. I'm going to,
Wow. If we're
I did
tight-
press the wrong button.
I had to work through it a little bit.
Yeah,
which means once
got to
that's
be in
ready,
the bar more to know
get
what
that
the,
started.
exactly what the
open up
settings
the
are.
chute.
But
At the moment,
Cool.
I'm feeling like I smashed you one time.
oh yeah, I think he did. But the people will learn from me.
Not letting coffee to be kind of sitting there deteriorating while I'm doing this.
I must admit, I felt nervous.
Yeah,
I really felt nervous doing this, but
And so
Yeah, I
it's
think
all
too.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just going to run a double ristretto on this one, and I'll whip the milk up for this one. Actually, I can get my second shot started, which
similar stuff.
I
Yeah,
have the
loading
luxury
up,
of a-
looks like it, and getting the
have
next
an
shots.
oat milk system, so I can get that.
Working left and right, that's good.
yeah.
Oh,
Make sure that stops.
I did
for
that,
me.
which kind of stuffed
Be
me up
ready
on
for
that
next
later,
time. This
but
is my
it's
last
all right.
cap.
did it overfill?
Shot.
Oh, one of
Now
them
I've got
did,
two
just
shots.
'cause I
I'm
kinda
okay
threw
with
it,
doing
programming
shot,
out.
shot, milk,
Yep.
milk, pour,
But,
pour. I'm curious to see what Luke does.
I felt like I was one big jug short
So
for
this
this
is
order
my decaf latte, obviously.
because
Yeah,
I used
okay.
it for the cap and I had to use it for the flat.
Wanting to make sure I can make use of that spare.
Oh,
hand.
which we would always have a second 600 ml jug on
I'm
the
gonna
bench.
spin that milk.
Actually,
Same milk. So I
didn't
can
have
just
the normal amount of jugs.
go straight over. I don't actually
You didn't
clean
purge in between
between
milks
if I'm
there, mate,
doing
or
it.
wipe
I
in
didn't
between.
because I
like
used the same milk and I just whip it up. I said it.
Keep an eye on my shot times. Cool. In recipe.
Same milk, super speedy.
Yeah, I see ya.
Got it with you.
Grab that first one.
Now what? What's my shake?
Yeah, I was
Look how
shaking.
shaky it was.
Nervous.
Yeah. That was weird.
Decaf.
All right. Get rid of that.
I'm going to knock out the lids. And I may as well just quickly have this ready as I pour them. I can put them straight in there.
Tray's good. Yeah, thinking about ahead, that's good. You don't have to put them down then picking them up again.
No.
So that's handy.
Now remembering that if I chuck my jug straight on the jug rinser, it'll be ready for me next time. Got my chocky just hiding under there. Lid goes on. Good to go.
So bringing those two milks
strong
together
flat white
makes it
piccolo.
definitely easier.
Get that shot
That's
started.
good, pairing those up.
I can get both my milks out of
I
there.
paired it a little different.
While my grind's going, I can clean my head.
Yeah.
Make sure that's good. Cool. Weigh up my dose. Good distribution. I do need another shot, so I'm going to get that going because I'm going to make use of this.
What are you doing?
22.5 grams, nailed that.
I'm very intrigued as to how your process is working. I've got
We don't want to
more
lose
shots on.
the
I think
things
I've got
that
more of a
maintain
flow.
quality coffee,
speed.
and that's good distribution.
More coffees
Now,
on at one
that's
time.
Oh
16
yeah,
ounce
yeah,
cup.
my
okay.
handles
Isn't
are
gonna fit
flowing.
under
Yeah.
balance very nicely
Yeah,
Even
I
the-
never really
capsule.
get more than
into that.
that, like two heads going, 2 milks going, or 1 jug
Yep.
for 2 heads.
Yep.
All right,
So I
in
had
this
that
milk,
split
I'm
happening,
going
but
to
I
get
had
my
my
strong flat
16
white and
ounce
my
already
piccolo
on.
now.
So you would have gone.
I do need a little bit of extra
Yeah,
froth
okay.
in my piccolo,
Yeah.
so
So you're still doing 2
Just
milk
going
jugs
to
every time, but you would have got your 3
let
heads
that
on.
milk
Correct.
sit there and
Yeah, okay.
settle,
It's why you're
split
missing
out
that
for a little
extra
bit.
big
Yeah.
jug.
Now my next quick move will be my
You're
16 ounce. So
talking far more
Get that shot
than
started.
what I think
I know,
was
because
talking.
I'm going to be more
now
helpful.
this is my piccolo milk. And put the extra froth into that one.
Oh.
Again,
Good.
Put all the comments about telling me to. Are my nails clean?
I didn't. Yes.
Straight on the rinser. Ready for next time.
Yeah, so that single shot's now sitting there.
Piccolo milk
Yep.
is
I did
here.
put, started my grind for my
Save
16
myself
ounce
enough
for that, but it's
little
sitting
guy.
there from now.
Yep.
But I wasn't going to be that much faster to it.
Lovely.
Yep.
Piccolo cup. Obviously, you see how I'm not leaving the machine. Really having all of these things on hand as quickly as possible. There's my single shot ready for that big flatty. And again, luxury of an iMilk system.
This is the point that I realised I was taking too long.
Okay.
And all of a sudden they just get faster. I'm like, oh, this part I can do quick.
16,
Yeah.
16 ounce cup. Get that one in there. I'm just gonna need,
We have no idea how
Just
long you took
set
because I don't know how long I took. Did we get it?
now, this long black
Time?
is my,
We'll run a time over this
what?
post-production, so.
That was it, that was the trick. We have a temperature control kettle. We have a stag kettle in our bar. And the first thing you should do when you see a long black,
Wasn't it hot for you?
the stag kettle.
Wasn't on.
Wasn't on?
Luke forgets that too.
No, it was
Now,
already
I
on.
have the
and hot.
option.
Because I heated it up for you.
Yeah.
My new, it was,
Okay. 76 degrees, I'm already at 74, so I'm pretty good.
yeah.
That's good.
That was good because the bar holds it for
There's
most
my
of the
double
day.
shot.
Yep.
There's my triple.
So actually-
I've been sitting there for
I was lucky because that
a
could have been
minute,
a cold
2 minutes
kettle,
max.
and I would have just lost
Yep.
on that.
Big cup, perfect amount of milk.
Oh, good drop. Well
Straight
done.
on the jug rinser. All right, now I've got those ready to go. I just want to give this guy a little bit of love. So, temperature control kettle. This is 76 degree water. It's going to be perfect for that.
If I buy another
customer to
steak for the
enjoy
bar, I'd definitely change the spout.
straight away.
Yeah, the quick pour.
Yeah.
They don't
And that's something we like to ask our
have
customers
them
about.
anymore. Corvo, I think it's
See what
called.
temperature they really like.
okay.
We had a look.
So now I'm going to go back.
They may have stopped making
Oh,
them.
no, there's the fix. We want, this is our Kenyan single origin. So straight in there. Pack away so I don't
beautiful
have to
coffee.
clean up that later.
It is.
I'm really enjoying the Kenyan.
Going to need that dosing pot.
It's not too far funky, too far bold. It just sits
Good
really
to
nice,
go.
well balanced.
Yeah.
We are loving them as a ZM at the moment. Those quick changes between coffees makes a hell of a difference. All right. So I've got my, oh yeah, beautiful fresh.
A little sniff.
Oh,
Jeez.
Get me a little hit,
I'm going
mate.
to do
just
into that. I'm going to do a double ristretto.
That's good. Nice and clean there,
my
Jimmy,
cup.
for the takeaway cups.
As soon
It's
as that
good.
heads up there, I'm going to hit that.
double or double ristretto in yours?
Double.
Now I've got time. I've got time to lift it. I want that creamer to sit straight on top of that water.
Nice work, Kimmy.
You
Trained
did
by
that.
the best
I
there.
know. I might have got that
Really
trick
wash
from
the
someone
coffee
else.
Nice and clean. Doing tasting notes. Beautiful. Oh. That is
I
good
wanted
go.
to drink that one, but I gave that one
We
away.
did. Have everything.
That
at
one
our
looks
fingertips.
delicious.
There you go. So that customer
I believe my cameraman got my one.
is ready to walk.
Yeah. We did give these coffees away to the other businesses around us. Cool.
Good
End
stuff.
of video.
Well done, Jimmy.
Stop the clock.
What's
so yeah,
that?
those
10
coffees
minutes?
didn't go to waste.
10 minutes
10
a
minutes,
day.
yeah, just, all right, 10
All right.
minutes. Jeez. I'm going to get roasted for that.
All right, load up mine.
All right, let's get yours going.
All right, yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna,
Hey mate, how you going?
Good, how you going?
geez.
Awesome, what can we get for you?
I got 6 coffees for you today.
Sounds great.
Ready to go?
Already, go.
Strong flat white.
Yeah, what size, mate?
Just a small one.
Yeah, for sure.
Medium cappuccino.
Yep,
Small long black.
yep. On the single origin or on our blend, mate?
Single origin, please.
Yeah, for sure. Well, nailed
Yeah,
it there, mate.
Nailed that.
Yeah.
Got me. I was just taking them as they were.
Blend.
I didn't even ask about sugars. I'm like, no.
Yep.
A 16 ounce
Normally, I would be asking sugars as I go per cup.
Oh, for sure.
But I was kind of nervous about
small decaf latte.
it. Easy done. Any sugars in these, mate?
No sugars today.
Easy done. All
Good
right,
to
I'll get
go.
into it.
Thank you.
Look at that mess.
All right, so here we've got the order. That is certainly a mix. We've got a couple of different beans. We've got Look at that, mate. different, That's how you sort it's your all the same order. milk, which makes life really easy. Long black,
Straight
I'm
up.
going to do last. Long black
Oh,
and I'm going to do strong flatty. I'm going to pinch a split shot out of the pick to this one here.
Yeah.
And then the decaf and a cap. So I'm going to just smash it all the way through that there, which should make some sense. I'll get straight into it.
Yeah, cool.
Get the grind going. So all my milks, all the same bean.
Yeah.
Then I
basically
go
matched
and use
up
the
milk
other
You go the
grind
other grinder,
beans together
sure.
there to make it nice and easy.
I reckon probably the one that the cap was the one that I had the front and back. I pushed to the
and
front
this
purely
is the
because of
one
the
we want to
chocolate.
serve last for sure.
It does
because
save
it's
you
the one
if it is
blend
sitting
by
there.
itself. Yeah. I can knock all these other ones out pretty much together. So yeah, I always want my black to be last. Anything with milk or sugars or
Yeah.
chocolate, that they can sit and it doesn't really be affected too much by
Getting the right amount,
oxygen
22.5
there, so-
grams there.
Yeah, agreed.
Doing our NZE distributing, obviously consistent
I'd be interested
tamping.
to know what people watching
Making
do in
sure
their bugs
that
or
nothing
like
there
how
is
different
gonna
their
be an issue.
processes
I'm
are.
going to get my double
Yeah.
on
Obviously, we've
this
got
one
different equipment.
first.
We've got some automation there. Yeah,
me a
definitely
bit more
keep your
time
comments
for the
going
sleep.
below in the, as to who you
As soon as
think's
I've got
winning.
these on, I now know
And
that I can start
whose
doing milk.
workflow you like best.
Yep.
Feel free to comment on Luke's
That's got to be a split.
techniques.
Oh, I don't have a catch cup. Here we go.
I had no piccolo, like,
Ah,
little
is that
glasses.
yours? I
Strongly
took the last
flatty
one.
here.
Yeah.
It's a 6-cup order, so I'm going to need a 4-cup and a 2-cup tray. So I've sort of worked across one side. And because I've got a milk system, I'll be able to get my milk ready for the next one. So this will be for the strong flatty and the pick in one. All the temps on these are the same. You didn't sort of specify whether he wanted a different type of temperature, which makes it certainly a lot easier.
You're going to get the
Gonna
2
flick
out of
off a
that
little bit.
300 mil.
I'll try. I'll
Some
try.
foam there for that one.
I should have done
Flatty.
the extra fill on the eye milk.
Top it up. Yeah,
up.
it would have been a bit low. Because it's strong flatty too, it's not actually going to have that extra. Oh, geez,
strong
that's
with
a
the
low
bit
flat
low
white.
tide.
Technicality.
He wants it strong, mate.
Oh, strong flat white. I
This
reckon
is a
I'd
cost to have a low tide,
I'd
mate.
be,
Low tide strong.
I'd be taking, be like, there's $1 worth of coffee in there. Nice.
Hey. Pick, I'm just going to
Jeez.
lid those up while I've got them sitting right here. Pick can sit in the middle.
Hey,
that's
gotta be, he's gonna go,
flatty
that is
there.
the strongest.
Yeah,
Ready to go straight onto my
I admit, I could have come up with
16
a
ounce
sure.
flat white.
Yeah.
And get my other shot, add that in.
two hand action, mate.
Good use of, productivity there for sure.
Flush a handle. Get ready for the next lot because it's straight up another cappuccino. Now I've only got one big jug here, which kind of sucks. While that milk's resting, I'm just going to get my cappuccino milk on because I missed that one there.
We're going to get jams for the the coffee drips on the front of the
That could be
jugs
my
too.
decaf handle
See
there
that?
already. Just to save a bit of
Is that
time.
from...
It's probably from me.
I'll check. Go back and have a
Yeah,
look.
when you pour it, yeah. 'cause
Check and
you-
see if it's Jimmy or
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Go back and see if I dunked the tip of the jugs into the. Yeah. Tell me in the
I've got
comments.
that other cap shot on. This has rested my flat white milk nicely. Swirl my espresso, get my milk swirled, and pour out my flatty.
So it is pretty flat. There's not like heaps of foam in that,
Gee, I'm
which
just
was
a
good.
smidge short on that one,
Oh,
so I'm
geez.
going to have to get a little bit from the
flat whites?
cappuccino milk.
Oh, he's
Lucky
gonna
it's the
pinch
same
it?
milk. There's not a difference there, which is
Oh,
good.
just losing time.
So, because I'm going to get plenty of foam here out of this cap,
So if I didn't have the same milk
have
coming, I
enough
couldn't
just
do
finish
this.
that one off.
Yes.
Wouldn't
and
normally
that's-
recommend that
oh,
one.
That moment
Ideally
does
have the
suck
right
me
amount
out,
of
just doing
foam
a whole
is
nother
the
jug of
plan.
milk.
Yeah.
Just to do a little top up.
Yeah,
so
and
if
if
you
you-
have got another coffee.
Yeah, and you can't just put a little bit of milk in a jug and give it a big steam. It
rest
just
for a
won't
sec.
happen. It'll
Doesn't
taste terrible.
Give it a little chocky there. Because the foam is in here, I want it to all end up in the cap cup. I don't want it to settle. I just want milk for the next one.
Yeah.
So there's my cap.
Fair call. So
Just going to top up that
had
flatty.
you topped up your flat white, you would have thrown your froth
Give it an
onto
extra
your
little
flat
chocolate
white.
on it.
Correct.
It's pretty
and
there
kind
with the
of
heart.
done
but,
it.
hey, most people love
I
a
don't know
little
about
bit
the double
extra
chocolate.
chocolate.
The double chocolate gets me.
Hey, I did a beautiful
It
pattern.
was beautiful. I
Cap.
don't know why you ruined it with the sprinkle on the top.
That's
I
the
was
big
just showing
flatty,
people what you
and
could do.
on to the alternates.
As I said, a little bit extra shot. People
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Get that washing.
A little bit of extra time too.
So
Hey,
we've got
mate,
decaf
I-
already pre-weighed here. Our
Plenty of time.
dosing pots ready to go.
So I definitely had it in my head that I was going to grind
Which
these
one
off
is
together.
decaf? It
That was
is
my-
that one
my
there.
first thing.
There's a dosing pot
So I'm
underneath.
turning around, I'm
clean,
gonna do
ready to
two
rock and
together.
roll.
Two separate pots,
Yeah, two separate pots.
and then put the two shots on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't want
We've
to
got
have
a
to turn
single
around
origin to
twice,
chase
but
as well.
You didn't pick single
they're
origin for the
pre-weighed.
long black, so you only had to come back here once.
No, I did. I
can
did.
pinch that
I
one
just
out
did
of
it
there.
last. Like I did single.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah,
it for
And
him.
that's
but
I
my
did the decaf first
This
and
is
the
gonna be
single
my
last.
single
Okay,
origin.
cool.
For the long black. Stop that. Go back to our other setting,
It's
which is the
definitely
Kenya.
Yeah, the concept of grouping
And we
things
can
for
open
different
that up and
reasons,
grind that
grouping
one
milk,
off.
splitting jugs, splitting shots.
Yep.
Definitely even turning around and being on a different bench, even for a moment.
Yep.
Is something else you have to think about. Like how many times are you going to have to
So
go to
because
the
it's
sink,
milk, I'm going to do
or
the
go to
decaf latte first.
another grinder. Can you
Get
group?
that one going.
And what you've done is group those two coffees.
Correct.
My
Yeah.
milk, the long black is going to be at the temperature here, which
What
is
temperature was it?
already cooled down water, 76
Is
degrees.
it still
so I've got
on?
to fill that puppy up.
Yeah, but like I didn't check the kettle, and I reckon I just get the right amount of water.
Yeah.
Watch this. I was getting worried.
You get another 3/4 coffee here? Oh yeah. Ah, you're good. Just.
Nailed it.
Well, we don't fill our
Make sure we
long black
clear out
to the
any of
brim
that
because
single origin because it is
They do
pre-weighed. We want to
Yeah.
make sure we get the full dose there. That decaf
Temperature
latte
control
is
kettle,
finished.
definitely the best way to get the right temperature and a much better water flavour for black coffee.
yeah,
Distributing,
yeah.
tamping,
Save your coffee machine. Keep the
keeping
water.
everything's consistent.
affect your
Oh, I
brews.
just bashed that. I wouldn't ideally love to do that all the time. Now,
Yeah,
so I
I
want
just
to catch
knocked
the
the edge
first
of the-
part of that one.
The handle.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
on the edge of the machine. So
Holding it
if
up
we're
just to
using
make sure we
naked,
get a
that
nice
might
crema
have some
sitting on
channeling
top
or
of
something
that.
on the outside, but
Sure.
So once you've got enough all the way across the top, you can drop it down.
Yeah.
So now what I've got to
just
do
a little time
is
saver, I
finish
find.
off
Or you
for
can
this
chuck a
decaf
little espresso
latte.
cup under it and let it rest. Mainly on porcelain to porcelain, you can do
Let
that.
'em up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let that sit for a seckie. Oh, turn that one off. Don't go too hard like I just did. That is the decaf there. Long black, ready to go. And just got to pour out my final one. Decaf latte. Shot smells good, looks good.
You do that for all of your paying customers.
Mate, sniff every cup.
How do you feel about if Luke stuck his nose in your
Nice
coffee?
little
Yeah.
result there on the decaf.
Sniff your decaf.
Pop it in the tray.
Let us know in the comments
Coffee.
below.
There you go.
That was cool. And with a final time of 8.5 minutes. A whole minute and a half. And the customers have left because we took too long.
Oh, that's terrible.
What is that face?
You're not putting that up. The frame just froze really terribly. Interesting, Jimmy. Yeah, so a couple little things there we did a bit different.
Yep.
I think in the ordering we were a bit clunky. Like we would normally be asking sugars on each cup,
Yeah.
and if there were different names, we'd put a different name on each cup as well.
Yep.
In a big order to make it easier for that person to deliver it. I'd really like to see it with sugars, soys, some chocolate in there, so mochas, just really mixing up that whole order. It would have changed that whole experience.
You know what, we get a lot of comments about this stuff, and if you've got an idea of a kind of order, 5 cups, 10 cups, if someone's watching this and they want to put together a bit of an order, it'd be interesting to see what kind of order you would suggest that would be challenging for us to do. We could potentially do that in the next video. But I think we've got to do it again because there is so many more drinks on the menu these days.
There is.
You could throw cold drinks in there, you can throw all of these powders, all of the other things, and then you go into prep. And making sure you're ready for those things in other ways. So
I reckon we do it a couple more times and increase the difficulty level as we go.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway from that, Jimmy? I mean, do you think we're pretty close to each other? Big differences?
There's so many similarities in our training, obviously, and pouring and that. I think at the end of the day, even if there's a slight difference in grouping 2 coffees to 2 milks to your kind of maybe putting a shot ahead of time, people often ask me in training, how long can a shot sit there? I think that time frame is perfectly acceptable for both of those scenarios.
Yep.
And we both feel comfortable with our ways. So I guess in coffee, there's no right or wrong ways. There's definitely ways to be more efficient, faster.
Yep.
But I think the coffees are going to taste great, and that's the goal for us. The time on there is fun.
Yep.
8.5 minutes, maybe not the fastest coffees you've ever seen.
8:29, Jimmy.
8:29. But I think the quality of the coffees is always a massive part of it.
It is, yeah.
And you do want to maintain that. It's not all about speed. It's not all about just punching them out. It's about process to save yourself on time.
Yep.
And then you can win on speed.
Definitely.
Make them taste good. So
they are the only 6 coffees I've made today.
yeah, that's the other thing. A bit more time in the bar to warm up and stuff could be nice, but yeah.
Just to let you know, guys, we're not in the bar out there all day, every day. So that area, we sometimes feel a bit clunky because we tend to be on other people's machines or in the training room.
Yeah.
We don't spend heaps of time in that bar, but it's set up pretty well, and I know where things are, and I can still work with it.
Yep.
But I reckon if we spend a couple of days nailing it in there, we just hammer that.
Yeah, get a good flow for it. So
awesome.
It was good fun.
Yeah, well done.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Jimmy. Good job. What did you guys think? We'd love to hear your comments in the question. We'd love to hear comments below. And what made you do different, or anything you noticed that we're doing that you're not. That would be kind of interesting. I think most of that stuff we train, we talk about across a lot of different videos. Bringing it all together like that was pretty cool.
Yeah. If you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe to the channel. This is what it's all about. It's about learning coffee and being passionate about the craft and helping each other grow businesses and be better baristas. So if you like the channel, subscribe to it, like the video, share it with a friend who you want to do a challenge with, tag us, all the things. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Have they got a challenge for us?
Who?
Them. YouTube. Give us a challenge.
Yeah, give us a challenge.
Love to. I think we want to keep a bit of fun on the channel, definitely. We do love making content that helps you grow, but I think it's also good to have some fun.
YouTube Live?
YouTube's live.
Oof.
It will happen this year.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let us know if you want that to happen.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jess. Talk
Cheers.
soon. Bye.